Hi everybody, Ms. Lee here. So we're going to do an example of writing the equation of a hyperbola in standard form given the vertex and the asymptote. Okay, so the asymptote you can see is written in standard form. So because this asymptote is written in standard form, you can go ahead and identify the center. So the center would be -9, 11, -9, 11. As you can see, it also lines up that the center would be at -11 or -9. I'm sorry, x equals -9 because the vertex is at -9, -1. So the center and the vertex must share at least one coordinate value, and it sure does. So if the center is at -9, 11, and then a vertex is at -9, -1, you should be able to tell what type of hyperbola this is going to be. So I'm going to draw a quick rough sketch. Okay, so this is a rough sketch. So -9, -1, that's right here. -9, 11, that's right here. This is again a rough sketch. So if this is the center and this is the vertex, then you know that in order for this to be the middle, your hyperbola needs to look like this, or half of your hyperbola needs to look like this, and so the other half is up there somewhere. We're not going to draw that. We just did this to see what's going on. And so the distance between the center and the vertex, that's going to be your b value because that's a vertical distance. And so from 11, so -9, 11, to -9, -1. That distance is 12. So you know that b equals 12. You also know that this is a vertical hyperbola, so we're going to write our hyperbola in the format of a vertical hyperbola. So y minus something squared minus, and then x minus something squared equals 1. Don't forget that equals 1. A lot of you like to forget that sometimes. Okay, and so over, we figured out what b was. So b is 12, so this is going to be 12 squared. Okay, we were also given the asymptote. So this is the asymptote. As you know, the slope of that asymptote is going to be the proportion of b over a. So -4/3 equals b over a. Well, actually, let's go ahead and use the positive of it. As you know, for an asymptote that has negative, or for the hyperbola's asymptote, when there's a slope of -4/3, there's also going to be an asymptote with a slope of +4/3. So we're going to use the positive of it. So even if you're given the -1, you can use the positive one because of the whole plus or minus. Okay, so you have 4/3 equals b over a. You were also figured out a second ago that b was 12. So you have 4/3 equals 12 over a. And so what you want to do is multiply both sides by a. So we're going to multiply both sides by a. And so you'll see over on this side, the a's will 1 out because a over a is 1. And then you have a times 4/3 equals 12. Now you're going to want to multiply both sides of the equation by 3/4, the reciprocal of the 4/3. You're multiplying by 3/4. And over here, the 3 and the 3 will 1 out, and then the 4 and the 4 will 1 out. And so we're left with just a on the left side, and that was the point because we're trying to solve for a. We're trying to figure out what a is. And 3/4 of 12 is going to be 9. So a equals 9. And so over here we have a equals 9, so we have 9 squared. Okay. Oh, and this 12 was from here, so we highlight that. All right. What do we put in for the y minus and the x minus? What do we put in for those blanks? Well, we put in the center, and we were given the center that was -9, 11. So we do y minus 11 and x plus 9. And there we have it, our equation of a hyperbola in standard form. Happy day.